It's just America, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, I actually started playing clarinet in grade school, and my clarinet was stolen when I got to middle school, and I cried because I thought I'd never be a musician again. And then I picked up the guitar because I wanted to play bass, and we couldn't afford a bass, but my little brother had a guitar, so I played the first 4 strings on that. And then I said, hey, there's 2 more strings here. And I started picking on it and having a band in high school, and we played a lot of the music of like Prince and stuff. And it's funny with Ife being in this play, I was just doing music. I was doing jazz type stuff and, you know, spirituals and stuff. And I grew up playing drums in a Church of God in Christ church. So I was very familiar with the tradition of, you know, a lot of the stuff that we do in the play. And it's funny, a friend of mine in my jazz band got hired to do a Barry Manilow show. And he was like, hey, I want you guys in the band to do the show with me. And we were like, what? And so Barry Manilow hired all these cats like from Chicago to make his music funky to do a show that he was doing. And Ife happened to be in that show. And that was 20 years ago. And the way I got on this project is that Cheryl told Faye that she wanted to find a guitar player, and a guitar player who plays harmonica. And Ife said, I got the person for you. And I was doing Hamilton at the time. And I went in and met, I said, of course I'll do it. Fannie Lou Hamer, are you kidding me? By the way, my grandparents are from a few miles away from Ruleville in Itabena, Mississippi. Yeah. So, and in our last performance in Chicago, the short version, this gentleman had just gotten out of the hospital. He was bending Ife's ear after the performance, because he had his like 7th or 8th birthday party on Fannie Lou Hamer's porch, and she fed them, and they were part of the farm program and stuff. So such a small world. And I was packing up things to go with my daughter. And so Faye said, you should meet Felton Offard. He was like, Offard? His name happened to be Offord as well, but he spelled it O-F-F-O-R-D, like some of my people do. And mine is spelled A-R-D. And I'm like, boy, that's weird, from a few miles away from my grandparents. So, yeah, it's been a circuitous route, but it's been great. The ice broke so quickly, it was amazing. And then we got down to very serious work, but it was always fun. It's always warm, and it's always loving. And it's like a family. It really is. I know people always say, yeah, we're like a family. This really is.